Good morning. It's Friday. I don't know about you, but I'm happy about that. If you're not happy about that, then well, you're weird. Why is this always so difficult? Texting everybody now. Okay. Good morning. If you're watching, say hello. Make sure you say or comment. Don't say. If you sit there and just say hashtag replay, it doesn't help me at all. But it sure helps me if you comment hashtag replay. So I appreciate that. Every time you share this video, comment hashtag replay, or send stars, it is a huge benefit to me to continue making these free videos. It is very helpful to me, so I do appreciate it when you do those things. So good morning. There's schmutz all over my counter here. Good morning. Hey Cheryl. Hey Kay. Hey Sheila. Hey Mary Malone. Hey Mallory. All my people showing up. All right, I need to make a quick breakfast because I got work to do this morning. Listen, I know I'm obsessed with cottage cheese and yogurt bowls. I can't help it. Get over it. I'm going to make a cold, quick Mexican cottage cheese bowl. And it's going to be absolutely delicious. I know it in my bones, okay? About a half cup cottage cheese. Make sure you get light. 1%. You want 1% cottage cheese. Aren't they cute, Mallory? It's Tupperware. Isn't it cute? I like these little jars. I do like those a lot. Put a little Greek yogurt in there. I have the Greek yogurt covered on the cottage cheese and the cottage cheese cover on the Greek yogurt, which makes finding things super interesting. I'm going to add some Creamy Dreamy for added protein because I like my protein and I like my Creamy Dreamy. This is like the base of every cottage cheese bowl right here. Creamy Dreamy, cottage cheese, and Greek yogurt. It gives a beautiful base for whatever I want to build onto it. There. Usually I stick something sweet in there, right? Today I'm going to do taco seasoning. This is homemade taco seasoning. I'm going to start with that and then taste it. It's like a teaspoon taco seasoning. It'll be a pretty color. Things don't have to be boring. Like, you don't have to just have a boring bowl of oatmeal. What the heck? Creamy Dreamy all over me. Put some flavor in your breakfast, people. That tastes like tacos. You can totally do that, Mallory. You can totally blend it up. Thanks, Jennifer. Today's Fancy Friday. I know. I've got all my aprons right there. Whatever. I like to live on the edge. I'm going to just clean that up a little because it's going to be prettier in the pictures if the edges aren't all messy. All right. Here's what I'm going to put on it. Rotel. You could use fresh tomatoes. I ain't got none. Black olives. A little onion. I know how to say apron, I just don't know how to put one on. I got like 28 of them over there. Aprons are for weekends. Ah, ha, ha, ha. That was close. That went, man, I'm telling you what. If Kathy Murphy, you can leave the olives off if you want, but I highly recommend them. If it wasn't for these red aspen fingernails, I would not have fingertips. Okay, I would literally not have any fingertips left. I come so close to hitting them, cutting them off every day. They save my fingertips. So really, they are a safety measure in the kitchen. Red aspen fingernails. And they give me a little extra added layer of diva. I'm going to put seeds on there. You don't have to do that, but I know just how good sunflower seeds are for me, so I'm going to put some on there, and they're going to give me a little crunchy crunch. All right, here's the good part. Avocado, anti-inflammatory. So pretty. This is perfect. This avocado is literally the most perfect thing. I use it, Mallory. I do. I use my apron a lot in the evenings. I just forget about it in the morning. Look at that. That is a beautiful, look at that. That is beautiful. I'm going to have that for lunch because I don't want that thing to go brown. It's too lovely. There we go. Look at that. How easy was that? It was. Can dogs eat avocado? Does anybody know that? Is that a thing? I'm going to sprinkle a little extra taco seasoning on there. Why not? Yes, it would be good with fresh pico. I don't have any fresh. I am like down to none. This is the fresh vegetables in my house right now. This. Okay, thank you, Mary. That's the fresh vegetables. Everybody calm down. Nobody worry. I'm not going to give the dog an avocado. That's why I asked. Everybody's like, no! I can hear people screaming at their computers right now. Don't give the dogs avocado. Okay, I won't. That's the extent of my fresh vegetables. And we're supposed to get, according to, okay, listen. I got to come clean a little bit. Yesterday I was like, we're going to get 20 inches of snow here in Maine. I didn't leave the house. I got up and I was like, we're going to get 20 inches of snow. 20 inches of snow. All day long. We're going to get 20 inches of snow. We got maybe a half an inch. Now we're getting snow, but it is not that much. And I said to my husband, I thought we were going to get 20 inches of snow. And he was like, where did you hear that? I'm like, I stopped and thought about it. Marin. I heard it from Marin. Marin's like, I saw it on my computer. So she shows me what she's looking at on her computer. It wasn't Maine that she was looking at on the Weather Channel. It was a completely different state. So I was panicked about 20 inches of snow for no reason. This is why you don't take the weather information from your 15-year-old daughter. You actually go check the news for yourself. All right, this is my Mexican breakfast bowl. I'm going to get a little seeds, a little avo, a little onion, a little tomato, and a little black olive, and eat them all together. That's pretty good. Mmm. 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 That's good. That tastes like Yes, this is an S. This is a lovely little S bowl. That's good with the seeds. The seeds, I'm gonna add a little bit extra seeds. That gives a little extra crunch that's really good. Got stuck on my finger. No, this dairy that's in here is not too carby. Both the Greek yogurt and the 1% cottage cheese are fuel pull. There's only, let's see, in a whole serving of the Greek yogurt, which is 3/4 cup, there's only 6 carbs. And there's 5 in the cottage cheese. So no, I'm well under 10. Hi, Aiden. No, it's 1 cup of Greek yogurt and cottage cheese, which is within the limits for fuel pull. Holly, it's 1/2 cup cottage cheese and 1/2 cup Greek yogurt mixed together, and I added in some taco seasoning. That's it. Easy peasy. How quick was that? 11 minutes. I made my whole breakfast and talked. Spoke. Talked. Spoke. I thought you were going with S when you use 1% cottage cheese. You could write, yes, you could, Cheryl. Yep, you could use 4% cottage cheese. Yep. So the 1% cottage cheese is a fuel pull, but my additions, this many black olives is an S. These are a little fatty, so this many, yeah, no. Whoops, sorry, buddy, I crushed your little head. When you build your meals, when I build my meals, I try not to do S food. I try to do fuel pull. Here's my S fuel. So my plate is typically more fuel pull foods than S or E, and then I add an S or E to it. So I've got fuel pull cottage cheese topped with S veggies, and S avocado, and S black olives. I could put a sprinkle of cheese on this if I wanted, but this is plenty of dairy. It's probably too much dairy for me, to be honest. Dairy doesn't seem to inflame me. I've learned white potatoes, they do, though. Not white, but any potatoes. Potatoes that are not sweet potatoes do. Not just white, but yellow, and those inflame me way more than the dairy. And gluten inflames me, I'm learning, way more than the dairy. No, you're not, Luann. You're doing it exactly correct. You don't really worry about your carbs or your fat in your lean protein. This is my lean source of protein. But that being said, if you're going to eat 2 cups of Greek yogurt, you're going to get some carbs in it. So it's just good to be mindful, but it is not necessary to obsess or be like, okay, I got 12 carbs here, and this has got 10 carbs, and this has got 2, and this has got 3. If you're eating a fuel pull item that is 5 fat and 10 carbs, and then you're adding another fuel pull item to your plate that is 5 fat and 10 carbs, and you're adding another item that is 5 fat and 10 carbs, you're going to have 15 fat and 30 carbs. I almost messed up that math. So it's good to be mindful, but I don't obsess over my fuels that way. I stick to, 1 or 2 fuel pull items, and then I add my fuel to it. My E, like if I wanted to make this an E, I could have left off the seeds, the olives, and the avocado, and changed it to onions, and so I could have put some brown rice on top, or some quinoa on there. I could have put some, what else is an E? I can't think of anything E this morning for some reason. Some banana with my Rotel, because what goes better with Rotel than bananas? I could have put some E fuel sources on top of that same cottage cheese and yogurt. That cottage cheese, very good, Hannah, thank you. Beans, yes, black beans. That would have been a great source on here. So if I got rid of the olives and the avocado and the seeds, kept it to just a garnish amount of seeds, and put a big old pile of black beans on there, this would have been a beautiful E. Because my base is low fat and low carb. That's my base. Now if I did this with 4% cottage cheese, my cottage cheese would be an S, and I need to keep it to an S unless I want to cross over. Does that make sense? It's very easy to overcomplicate and overthink. It's easy to overcomplicate and overthink. It is not necessary to overcomplicate and overthink. Keep your fats to one or a serving or so on your plate, and make everything else a fuel pull, and you'll have a nice S meal. Keep your carbs to a serving and everything else a fuel pull, and you'll have a nice E meal. That's how I build my plates. Yes, 100% agree, Rachel. I never stress about numbers. I'm mindful and aware, then yes. I'm mindful and aware of my numbers. But I'm not, if I go to 7 grams of fat and a fuel pull, guess what I'm eating? A fuel pull. It's okay. It's a lean fuel with just a small amount of added whatever. It's still a fuel pull. But if I'm adding a whole cup of beans to it, it becomes an E. Yes, no, I get you, Luann. I'm mindful of this because sometimes, depending on the brand of your yogurt and cottage cheese, there are brands of cottage cheese that have like 14 grams of carbs in the low fat because they add junk that gives it carbs. So when I go buy my 1% cottage cheese, I look and make sure I'm getting a healthy cottage cheese that is not full of added junk. Because some of them will put things like tapioca starch in there and potato starch that doesn't belong in cottage cheese, and it'll have 14 carbs. That's not necessary. You want something cleaner. This store brand isn't bad, and the Daisy is really good. Really, really good. And the Too Good is really good. It's too good. It's so good, it's too good. Oh, that's awesome. Making your own Greek yogurt? Yeah, you don't ever worry about that then. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, my friends. I gotta go to work. I love you all. I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm gonna go eat my Mexican bowl with a smile on my face. If I had some... jalapeno. Now it's perfect. Chinese food class, y'all, tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, $10. Come join us. It will be a very full class. If you are part of my group coaching and you click on the link and for some reason you can't get in, it will be streamed in our group coaching. You just make it full size. Full screen, and it will be just like you're in the Zoom room, but it'll be streaming through Facebook. If you have any issues getting in, you shouldn't. It'll be fine because not everybody shows up. But there are a lot of seats sold for this class because we are making on plan healthy General Tso's chicken. We're making fried rice, and we are making crab rangoons. So if you go to my website, joyfullifewithkj.com, click on cooking classes. Find the button that looks to be the appropriate button to sign up, whatever it may say, cooking classes, and you'll see right at the top, Chinese food takeout. Chinese takeout. Gonna be fun. The ingredients list is right there. So am I, Mary. We're gonna make kind of like a fathead type dough, and we're gonna fry them up. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be good. Gonna be a fun class tonight. Yes, get your chicken out of the freezer. Oh, I need to do that too. Thank you, Mary. Faith. It was Faith that needs to take her chicken out of the freezer. I gotta do that too. All right, you guys, I love you all. I hope you have a blessed day today. Stay on plan, for goodness sakes. Don't be going off plan on a Friday. It's Chinese takeout night. Healthy Chinese takeout night. Who needs to go off plan when you got healthy Chinese takeout? Not you. All right, I love you so much. Have a great day, and I will see you back tomorrow. Bye, guys.